Florida is supposed to be the free state. Conservatives love it because we can do what we want. Liberals hate it because they can do what they want. And everybody thinks that we're divided left and right. Well, here's the thing. For all you conservatives, all you liberals out there, Florida House just passed a bill, HB433. It's supposed to be a farming bill. Most of you probably don't care about farmers. I'm a farmer, building out food for us. But the point of this is they put a gag order out. And the gag order, if this goes through the Senate, still has to go through DeSantis. But basically what the bill's saying is that any farming practices that are going on in the state of Florida, that you cannot question them, particularly use of pesticides, chemicals, fertilizers, any of that stuff, or those big ag companies, they can come after you as a civilian and sue you for a civil lawsuit up to 2 years after you make the statements. This, for a lot of people, is a huge problem. So a bunch of people went up to Tallahassee. They made their voices heard and known, how this is devastating to the environment because this primarily supports big sugar, which is the new ag crop in Florida because citrus industry is dead because of these same types of practices with different GMO trees and pesticides and trees becoming not resilient to natural things that hit it, but they're reliant on whatever the chemical is. But the main thing here is that environmentally it's devastating because it's going to crush so much of the Everglades and our water systems that are already, this stuff right here is rare. This is rare here still in Florida. So we're already losing it to developers now, potentially going to lose it to the ag business. Second, our health. I got a little baby boy, take him out every day. We grow food. We have a food forest in our backyard. We're eating natural foods as much as that we possibly can. We know that pesticides and fertilizers and these herbicides, we know that they cause cancers. They're linked to it. And ironically, the same companies that make a lot of these, that make a lot of those chemicals, they also own the pharmaceutical stuff that is curing that. The third thing is, and that's a huge thing, that if as a parent, I can't talk about what's good, what's not good, what we should be avoiding as a society. I mean, Europe literally laughed at us. We were just in Europe 2 weeks ago. I didn't have to look at literally anything. I didn't have to look at any label. I knew everything was good. I knew that the breads were clean. End of the day, they're stale. They're not lasting for weeks. The cheeses are made right there. Everything is made right there. We lost that in America. The third and final thing, and perhaps for most people, the most important thing, left or right, is freedom of speech. The fact that I can't speak up on something.
Our First Amendment right.
Silence is free speech.
The fact that we are here defending our right to free speech, I find bizarre.
I'm here to speak about First Amendment rights.
This is the free state of Florida. Stand up for the First Amendment right.
We don't have the money, connections, or influence that powerful special interests have. What we do have is our voice.
And the only reason that this progress has happened is because of our right to speak.
To silence the voice of Floridians by penalizing them financially.
Intimidation is the antithesis of freedom.
So we have to be careful on how we use our freedom of speech.
Every person come and testify in opposition to Section 47. But I will tell you that Section 47, I believe that it complies with the Constitution.
I can't question something. We saw this on the left with COVID in 2020. It's the reason why we came to Florida. Now we're seeing it on the right. So it makes you wonder. But I will tell you this. I will say this. Don't be in fear. Now, I know a lot of people are looking at, all the global stuff coming out and be like, what can I do? And then you want to work locally and be like, get within your communities. Then you find that so many of them are bought out too. So what you can do is start with your family, start with the kids. We just built out a food forest yesterday for a school called Prosper Noggin out in Okeechobee in Florida. About 20 kids helped us build a food forest in the rain, in the elements, just absolutely, by the way, have no fear. In the rain, in the elements, these kids were amazing. When I brought up HB433, like what's the impact that we could have on that? It's like when we watch these politicians, particularly when so many people went up and they were arguing the case of what was happening. These politicians, they skirted around the freedom of speech, just the freedom of speech part, nothing else. It was absolutely insane. They sounded like a partner that got caught cheating and they're dancing around every question except for why did you cheat? That was like, it was 2-for-1 drinks that night. Like never got to the actual issue. So they never actually answered anybody's question. They danced around everything. It's baffling that I'm working with these kids that are age 8 to 18 and they understand the consequences. They see it. Kids can see it. Average people can see it. And we're watching this political theater puppet show of so many people that are afraid to speak up. They're afraid to make their voice known. They're afraid to stand up for what's right. So we're seeing that all over. But guess what? These kids are awesome. I just had an awesome conversation with an 18-year-old yesterday. This kid was telling me the solutions to all the citrus, to all the big sugar, to a lot of the monocropped goods that we have, particularly here in Florida. He's like, the solution is syntropic agroforestry. The solution is agroforestry in general. It's food forest. This kid's like 18. He's going through policies. He's going through developers. He's going through banks. This kid's going through everything. It was like incredible. I felt like his kid was like my age. But like, kids see it. The younger generation sees it. So don't sit in fear. Pray for your enemy. If that's your politician, just pray for your enemy. Understand that it's not left versus right. I don't know if you want to use the term us versus them, whatever it is, but it's good versus evil. That's what it comes down to. You destroy the earth, you destroy our health, you destroy communities, you destroy our God-given rights. You're working for an entity that's not of God. It's not of divinity in the true sense. So don't lose hope. Also, we have a food forest company. We live in Manatee County. They want to put right over here. They want to put a cruise port right here. It's beautiful. Like, the last parts that are nice, they still want to destroy that. Like, the greed, it's just like a parasite. It's insane. But keep speaking up. Keep making content like this. Bring your community together. Left, right, doesn't matter what it is. Let's do it all for the glory of God. And we build up food forests all over. So I want to know what a food forest is. We basically turn your chemical-laden lawn, and we grow food with it, with tropical fruits and edible landscapes. We're transforming all over Florida, and it's amazing to see these kids learning all the benefits of how that relates to the Garden of Eden and can heal a lot of humanity, body, mind, and spirit. Anyway, guys, God bless. Share this if you feel inclined, so we can, one, save Florida, save our children, and let's save this country.